Aujourd'hui, on magasine des Lexus. Quel sonne le mieux?
Pardon.
My name is Frederick Gauld. I'm a crazy drummer from just outside of Montreal in a place called Sutton, Quebec. And just to give you an idea where it is, it's very north. It's about minus 35 Celsius outside today. I'll let you figure that out in Fahrenheit. It's very cold. Anyways, I'm going to show you my setup to do wireless looping using the Silex America technology USB wireless transmitter. So first of all, now you're going to see a video, or you have just seen a video of me doing a beat on a car, and there's no wires, and I'm going to show you exactly how this setup goes. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to switch the camera over, and can I do that? No. Okay, I'll show you like this. Okay, so I've got, now you can see over here, actually the signal is actually coming from my wireless microphone here. Okay, so I've got a, can you see that? Okay, I've got a Sennheiser wireless microphone with a lavalier mic here that I actually put in a wristband, medical wristband, so I can have it really nice and up close when I'm doing the percussion on miscellaneous stuff. Okay, and then I'm getting the signal back from these also Sennheiser wireless what do you call them? Wireless in-ears, monitors. So I'm getting very good quality monitoring coming through wireless as well. And so this is all going through my M audio card right here. It's a basic, just a basic sound card that's plugged into the computer over here via USB. So essentially what's going on is, but I'm going to show you now the most important part. The missing link, technologically speaking, that I found. I had to do a lot of research to find a way to send my MIDI controller that's USB. I needed to send it to the computer, to Ableton. Now, you'll see Ableton later. I'm going to do a live demo. And so I was looking for a way of sending the USB peripheral through the air, through Wi-Fi to the computer. And I found this, I found a company called Silex in the States. They're based in California. And Silex America, you see it right there. And they make this, it's called the DS3000. It's a wireless USB transmitter. That's pretty cool. Because you can plug anything into this, so you can actually, anything that's USB, you can send it to your computer, and you can be pretty far away. I've tried this, you know, a good 100 feet away from the computer, and I was still getting good reception. So I haven't actually tested to the ultimate limit where it starts to create to not interpret the signal correctly, but at 100 feet, it was working fine. So that's good news. If you're looking for a wireless technology to plug your MIDI device into and make some crazy, performance or whatever it is you're doing. So I'm going to explain to you, this is how it goes. Okay, so I've got my USB controller. Now this is the new mark here, but you can have, I had a Korg Nano Pad before. You can use any kind of whatever it is your controller is. You could just use that USB cable and you plug it right in the side. It's got 2 ports. Yeah, it's got 2 ports. So you can actually plug in 2 USB cables in here, and you could even have a splitter and have like 2 or 3 or 4, or I think you can plug up to 16 of these devices to the transmitter here, which is going to send the signal through the air to the computer. But it needs power, right? It needs power. So I got a battery pack here from, you can see that Anchor. I got it on the web. And I think it cost me about $60. And it's about a 10,000 milliampere hour battery. So it's got a lot of reserve. It's pretty handy. And I made myself a USB to, what do you call these things? I don't know. Coaxial, I guess. Cable. And I'm going to plug it right in there. Now, you might be, don't get impressed. This is pretty easy because once you open the cables, there's really just 2 wires in there and you just plug them in. I found I had a USB, it was just a power supply for some sort of accessory. But if you could find, a real cable like that, I guess it'd be better. It's just, I was in a rush and I wanted to get it going. So there you go. So now turn the battery on. I've got power going into the Silex. See that? So I've got the power going into the Silex. And just make sure you get the proper amperage. This is out 2 amps. It has a 1 amp channel as well. It depends on what you're driving, I guess. Like here, this doesn't take that much power, but it still needs to supply a little bit of power to this controller. So the Silex USB transmitter here not only takes and sends the signal and bring the signal back if you need it, but it also supplies power through to the controller here. Okay, so that's the setup. So this is the setup for the wireless looping gear setup that I have. And I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to strap all this on my little belt and turn Ableton on. And I'm going to do a short demo for you guys so you can see how this works. Be right back. I'm back. So I checked out the conversion. Minus 35 Celsius is equivalent of minus 31 Fahrenheit. That's how cold it is out there today. So that's why I'm in here. Okay, so now I've got my belt pack on. You can check it out. I've got my controller here. I got my in-ear belt pack in the back, and I made myself a belt. You see, I've got my battery here, and my Silex device right here, USB transmitter, and I've got my microphone transmitter here, and I've got my wireless mic on my hand, or my wrist rather. Okay, so check it out. Now I've got Ableton running here. I set it up. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick snapshot of how this goes. Okay, it's very, very simple. All you got to do is you turn on the software that comes with the Silex device. It's called Silex. Hang on a second. You see that? Silex Virtual Link. Okay, you can click on that. It'll open up a window. And what this does is it creates a virtual USB port. And you see here it says "Vous êtes connecté." It means you're connected. So it's reading right now. It's reading a wireless signal from my controller here. Okay, so the way it works is that you go into your Wi-Fi signals here, and I created a Wi-Fi connection here that's called Silex Out. Okay, so it should actually called Silex In, but whatever. Okay, so that's on. Okay, so it's coming in through my Wi-Fi, going into the virtual port, and from the virtual port, boom, I just turn on Ableton. I don't have to configure it or anything. Look at this. I'll go into the settings, MIDI, boom. It's reading the new mark. You see that right here? It's reading it just like it's coming in through a USB port. I didn't have to configure that or anything. So it's pretty stupid proof. Okay, so here we go. Now I've got Ableton running. I've configured a session here where I can basically do some looping. Okay, check it out. Look at this. Okay, so I've got my my buttons here. Okay, I'm gonna just clear it here, and then if I record it, boom, you see that it's red. It's going on. And if I snap my fingers, okay, now I'm gonna stop the loop. Boom. Now you can't hear it, but I can. You see my in-ears. So I've got really direct monitoring coming on. I can be 100 feet away, doing beats on anything in their surrounding the stage or whatever. And I'm getting a live connection from my controller here. Stop, clear, stop, clear, and I can switch over, drop some beats, some electronic beats over that. I can add a second track of looper, third track of looper, mix it all up, and I've got a very stable Wi-Fi USB connection between this and my computer, thanks to Silex. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Babar. So check them out. I'm going to drop the website for them on here. So if you're looking for that kind of just crazy stuff, you know, just write to them, put your order in. They're very helpful, and the products it's reliable. I've tried it. I've carried it around in -30 weather and on the road and freeze, unfreeze, freeze, unfreeze. You know, I haven't had a bath with it, but it's pretty close. Yeah. So thanks. Check it out. Bye.